You guys gonna get a hot dog?
Hey, they're starving kids in China, you know.
You know what? Cholesterol.
I'm not a hot dog fan. I've never had one.
It doesn't, you know what? It's not bad, dude. The last thing I need is to eat a hot dog.
Yeah. Throw your really straight in there.
Exactly. Well, hold on one second. Listen, I'm having old people dinner at 4:30. That's my dinner time.
I tell you about this guy.
All right, hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Keystone Point, our weekly Thursday evening auction. My name is Ron. If you're introduced, let us know. Then we'll straighten you out. Okay, keep in mind, everything is sold on lien sale paperwork and is as is condition. We do not guarantee to make the model year, the color, or anything else. That's why we have inspection time for you to come in and look at the vehicles. All right, make your notes and so forth, and then bid accordingly. Cars that come in with keys, we don't charge for those. If we happen to make a key in order to start a vehicle, I will do my best to say what the key charge is prior to the bidding process, because it will be added on to the purchase price, okay? As far as payment goes, we will take your cash. We will take MasterCard, Visa, and debit cards, as long as those cards in your name, the registered bidder, all right? As soon as we say sold, on-site buyers, you need to stand up and you will immediately come up to the windows over here where you're registered and get the transaction completed there, okay? If you're an online buyer, okay, we appreciate you being here. You will come in tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. when we open up and, get your transaction completed there, we'll give everybody until 12 noon tomorrow, 12 noon tomorrow, to get your vehicle out, okay? All right, no 10-day holds tonight, right? No long range, so that's some long range here in the next month. Yeah. Okay, I think I figured what cover the do's and don'ts, so, we better get, rocking and going here. Anybody have any questions? No questions, all right, very good. All right. Guys in the back there, just make sure you stay on this side of the yellow tape, okay? This side of the yellow tape. Okay, here we go. Number one is a 2011 BMW 328i model. Ford owned, automatic, check it right here, we're going to find the He said, five and a half. Add that 50, I'm gonna go 50, 50, we say 600. Each 5.5 takes 8, it's gonna be 600. How about 6 around right here? Now, how much? 650, go 7, you're gonna go 750. 7 a quarter, 7.5, 75, now 8, now 40. And a half, 79 here, and a quarter, and a half. And $75,000 now, and 11, no half, and 12, and a half here, 1250. And a 50, he said, let's come here, go for the 50 here, are you ready? How about 250 quarter, now half, and a 75. How about 75, here goes 75, that way I just go. How about 75, here goes 75, 13 here, 13 in the quarter, and the quarter, 13. How about 13, the quarter, and the quarter, and the quarter, down here, quarter, and a half, over here, to 75. How about 75, 13, 75, right here. And 1400, not quarter, not high, 1450, 75. How about 1475, 1475, 14 and a half. How about 1475, 75, 1500. How about 15, 15, no half. I got 15, 1550, I'm gonna go 1550, 50, 1550, right here. Now 16. How about 16? Minus 16 and a half. How about 16 here, half, 17. 17, online 16 and a half. 17, now half. How about on site, 17. How about 17 and a half? How about 17, 15, I'm gonna go 50, 50, we're gonna 50, 50 here, and I sold it then right there. For 1700, 1700. What's that? No. Under. Let me see your number. I can't see it. Okay, here's number 2. And here we go with 2010 BMW 650i model here. I'm going to say the number here, quarter mile and that, straight to the right again, this one, shoot. Then you put it on 10.
1100.
11, 12. How about 12, 13? You're going to go 13, I get 12 on site. How about 13, 13, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19. You bring 21, 21, 22. How about 22, 3, 23, 4, 24. How about 24? I'm going to get 400 pounds, 25 to around 6. How about 26, 26 to another, 25.
2750.
27 and a half, it's even better, 28. And
28.
half, and 9. You want to go 9? Why not? How about 29? There it is, now half. How about 50? You're going to go 50, 50, 29 to site. How about half online? Now 3 grand. Give you 3 grand. Right here, half, and 1, and 2, and 2, 32, 31, 32. What do you say? Hey, don't look at him, look at me. 32, 31, 2, no, sorry, over here. At 30, 31. You got 32?
No.
What? He's 31 right here. 3100. All right, guys, what's your number there? Let me see your number. Okay, number 28, all right, come on up, please. 28, all right, you're number 3, you're number 6. 30. 28. All right, here it is, 400. I got one to go. How much? She said 3, 4. I got 300 for here and take it around. You're going to go 4, 3 and a half. I got 350, 50, 350 right down up over. And forward here, forward, you 75 forward, and the forward, and a half, and a half, 75 and a half. How about 5? I got 4 and 75 pounds. You got 4 and a half. How about 5 and a half? How about 4? How about half? 75, 6. How about 6? 600? How about 6? On site. It's 75, 600, 600, then I sold it. That fine is 75, number 10, number 10 is, all right, number 4, it's number 5. Jesus, quarter, 80,000. How about six? Use five, six. I got a half. Over 5.5. Half, okay, 6, 707. How about 7? 75, 7. That's what? And quarter, and 75. How about 75? Get it 75. That's all. How about 75? 800 on site, and a quarter, and a half, and 75, and 9. How about 9 here, 9 here, 9 8, 75, 9 a quarter, and a half. I got 9.5, 975. How about 975, 950, and 75, and 1,000, and 1,000 a quarter, and a quarter out. So I get in here, and a quarter. How about the quarter, we find now a half. Easy one. A half here now, a half. And 75. How about 75? Get it 75 and 11. How about 11 and a quarter? A quarter here, 11 over here, 11 a quarter dash. How about 11 a quarter, and a quarter right here, 11 15. Yeah, 11 15, 15, 15, 11 15, 15, 15, and I sold it on the line. Yeah, 11, 5. Right, here's number 6. Here comes number 6. And we look at 35, $80 a piece right now. Right, 4 and a half, figure around, you put about $800. How about $5, 6. These 5, take 6. Half, now 6, now half. And a half, I have 6, 6 and a half, now 7 and a half. And a half, and a half, now 8. 75, 8, now a quarter. And a quarter, 25 and a half, 825, 850. 850, 875, 875, 9, they were 100 and a quarter, and a half. How about 9 a quarter, very well. How about 950, 50, 950, 950, not 75. How about 75, 9 and a half, 975, now 1,000, and now a quarter. And a half. And 1,050, you should go down. How about 1,050, 50, 75, 11 and a quarter. 11 here, 11 a quarter, 11 a quarter, 11 here, 11 six. How about 11 a quarter and a half, 11 50, and 50 75, 75, 11 75. Yes, 75 12. How about 12 right here and a quarter and a half, 50, and 50 12 a quarter, 12 and a half. How about 12 50, 15, 50, 50, 50, and now 75, 75, 13, 13 and a quarter and a half. And 75. How about 75? 14. Now a quarter. Now a quarter. You said you're 14. Quarter on line, now half. And a half. Every other time, it's okay. Out of half. The 75, 15 and a quarter. I got a halfway. Each 15 to back up. And a 15 has a 50, 15 has a 50, 50, 50 away. 50, 16, 50, 17, 17. One more time, 17, 16 and a half. How about 17, 17 and a half? Silver thing. You use silver thing. 16, 50, number 27. Right? I'm leaving it from on up again, okay? Up here. Here's number 7. We just come up to the window. Yeah. Up to the window. Okay, you have to get up. You have to get up. There you go. All right, here's number 7. Here's number 4. That's the PS330 model. All right, here it runs down, 400 straight up around here. We'll put 900. Now you said 5, 6. I got 6. 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. 6 and a half, and 7 and a half. It's not good. I got 7 here and 750. How about 4? How about 7 and a quarter and a half? And a half, 7 and a quarter here. 750. And 50, 50, 57, another 50, 50, and I said it online. Or 7 and a quarter online. And here's each part. It comes on one model to your quick style. You go down and say, run 2 from the cover. Or on by that, straight around, you how about time to go? We'll put time about 1. How about time? You said 3 4. I got half, no 4. How about 400? Go 400. No hands here. No 5. How about 5? We're gonna go 5 here. 5 down here. 5, 8, 7. I got 5 to 4 right here. Quarter, okay. 5 and a half. I just 50. I got 5 to 4. 5, 15. I'm gonna go 50, 50 here. You're gonna go 75. I do. I have a 5 and a half. 5 75. 75, 600. How about 6? Now, 4, 625. 600. How about 6 and a quarter? 650. How about 650? I'm a pretty small. How about 650, 50, 75? I'm gonna go 675. How about 675? 675. Now 7. How about 7? How about 7? You're gonna give me 7. What do you say? How about 7? Come on, that be perfect idea. Let's go. No, so 675. Okay. All right, next card is number 9. Here comes the okay. Next, number 5, we're gonna go 5, 30, 30 and a half. Number 30 and a half, bring it 50, 50, quarter, now half, 75. Number 375, minus 3 and a half. 375, 400, 400, and a quarter, now half. Number 75, number 75, 475, 5, and a quarter, and a half, 6. Number 6, 600. Number 6 and a half, 600 and a quarter, 625, 96. Number 6 and a quarter, and a quarter here, 6 and a quarter, is it right? Yeah, so that's 600 online, 600 online, okay? 10, here comes an old. Okay. 384. And you said 3, 3 and a half, now 4, now half, then 5. Are you ready? 5 and a half?
75?
I can't hear what you do. 5 and a half and 6, 7 and a half, no 7 and a half, and 8 and a half, and 9. How about 9? He's 8 and a half here. I need 9, I'm gonna go 9, guys are all. How about 9? I'm gonna go 9, now 100, now 1,000. And the 1,000 going now 100, now 11, 1100, now 100, now 12. How about 12, 100. How about 12? And that's 13, we're gonna 13, 13, now 14, we're gonna get 14 and a half, and 15, how about 1500, now I got 16, we're gonna be 16, now 16, 15, 17. How about 17, we're gonna go 17, now 18. How about 19, we're gonna 18, now 19. How about 19, we're gonna get 19, now and now 2, which is grand. How about 2, 19 and a half. On your 2, you got 2, so yes, okay, 2050, 2050, 50, you got 50, 2050, 50 down here, way down. I got 2 points.
You got 21?
No,
We're good at 22.
no, I have 2,000.
Oh, you can have it.
Okay, so, okay, right here, 2,000 down, 2,000 down. That's what, I'm sure number. Other side, here we go. 142, 142. Right, here we go, number 11, here comes. 411, straight around here. I think somebody gave me about how much, 9? How about 90 bucks, 90 bucks? How about 5, 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 75, and 4 and a quarter, and a half, and a half, 75, and a quarter, and a half, and 75. I got 75, now 6. Here we go, 6 and a quarter. A quarter and a half, 6 and a half, 6 and a quarter, 75. How about 75, 6 and a half, 675. 75 and 7, 7 and a quarter. And a quarter, 7 here and back. How about 7 and a quarter, 7 and a quarter, down here, a quarter, so for 700, 700, 114. Okay, come on, please. 114. Hey, Richard. Hey, Richard, right here. Okay. Oh, there you go, thank you. Here's number 12. That's number 5, right, for TSS. All right, hey, runs down, 400 minutes, another one, we need lots of 3 times, maybe 9. How about 9? 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. How about 350, 50, 50, so 325, that's already gone, 6 to buy, 6 to buy. Number 38, number 36. Oh, that's alrighty, fine, hey, here we go, to the holiday, right, stick it around that one, the guy, look at it, 900, hey, next to cap. He said, four and a half. I got that hooked up 50, 75. I bet 475, how much 4.5? 4.5, not quarter, not half, half. And 50, 75, 600, not quarter, not quarter. Eric, 40, half, 75. 75, 6.5 on the line, 675, 75 cents. How about 7, quarter here, leave it quarter. How about 7 quarter, not quarter, I'll get 7 here, leave it quarter. How about 7 quarter, no, so that's 700, number 6 is higher, right? 15, 20, I take a penny, and 6.5, you said, 7.5, that each, you can figure out how, no line, they go down, no half, another 1,000, another half, you said it can, you quarter. How about 10 quarter, down, a quarter and a half, a half, 75, now 11 quarter, 11 and a half, 75, now 12. And from the quarter, from the half, now 75, 13, now quarter, now half, 13, 50, and 75, $1,400, now quarter, now half, 14, 50, 75. And $1,500 a quarter right here, half, 50, 75. And 16, and a quarter, now half,
You're half.
17, 50, and a half, 18, 18 and a half, 19, now half, and 2. Number 2, 52 grand, now half, now 1, now 21, 50 here. Number 21, 21 grand here, number 1, 2. 21, no half, no 2, no half, no 3, 23, 22 and a half. Number 23, 300, 22, number 10, 22, 50, 144, divide 145, and come right up to 18, 25. Meaning that. Hey, what kind of thing? Again, $1,000, 5 to go. 100 on the line. Number 5, 6. Number 6, 7, 800. Now we can do it half. 7.5. Okay, now 8, now half. 7.5. Okay, we get back over. 8.5. We need 50 quarter.
Half. 9 quarter. We woke up. Half.
75. Again, 7,000 and a half. 11 and a half. And 11 and a half, and 12 and a half. I'll get 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 13 cents. 13, I get down 13 and a quarter and a half, and 75. And 14, how about 14? We get 14. 1 straight 14 and a quarter and a half.
Half.
75, 50 and a half, and 16. How about 16? We do 16, 1 straight and a half. How about 16 and a half, and 17, we do 17 and a half, 18, we do 1,800. How about 18 and 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 19 and a half, and 2 and a half, and 1. How about 21? We go on, 21. How about 21 to 21 and 21 and a half, and 2. How about 22? We get 2 and a half, and 3 and a half, 23, what do you say? How about 23? 23, half, 4, number 24, yeah, that's a song, we're here today, 24, 23 and a half, 4 and a half, 5, and a half, and 6, and 27, 26 and a half, what do you say, 25 and a half, number 26, no, so, 25, 50, 1, okay, 16, that's it. Number 8 here, we're going to have 7.5 hours. Number 7, 50, 15, 4. Number 7, quarter half. I got a quarter there, 7.5. And 50, 15, we're going to go 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 75, 7.5, 775, 800, 800, spend himself. 800, 800, solo, 775, number 8, the second team, so you have three. For 5 minutes, so we're going to do, you need 1,000, 1,000, 5, 11, 5, 12, 5, 12,
Let's go 2.
21, 2, 3,
3.
5, 38, 39, 39, I have 39, 4 grand, 4 grand, 41, 42, 43, 43, 44, 4, 5, 6, 46, 46, 47, 48, 48, 49, 49, minus 49, here, 5, 51, 51, 51, 51, right here, now 2, 52, 53, number 3, 52, standing up, 53, 53, 54, 55, and right over so, 54 on line, 55,
5, 6,
56, 7, number 7, 8, 8, 9, number 9, back on side, 58, and 10, that's all, 6 random, 61, 1, 2, 3, number 63, 1, 6 up.
3,
63, 64, 65, 66, 66, 7, 8, number 8, 68, 67, 68, number 6, number 68, 68, 9, 7, 8, number 7, number 7, 7,000, and 1, 71, 79, number 71, 2, you're over sold, 72, 3, number 73, so you guys are getting that old ladies, 72, 3, 4. 74, number 4, 5, number 75, number 74, 75, number 76, 77, 77, 78, 79, and 79, 78, 79, 79, 8,000, 8,000, 81.
You have 8,000?
I got 8 grand standing up, 81, 81, 81, and they're up. 81, 2, 82, 3,
Got
83, I got you. So 83, 83, anybody else?
3,
34, 84, 83, here on, 84, 84, 85, 85 on site, 86, 86, 87, 87, 88, 88, now it's 87, 88, 88, 89, 89, how about 89, your turn. 89, 89, 89, what's that? 9 grand, just fitting that down on this. How about 9 grand?
9.
91, 91, I got 9 grand here, 91. How about 91, 91, 92, 91 site, 92. How about 92? How about 92? How about 92? You're gonna get 2, and then we do 3. 93, 92, 3, your turn. 93, but 93, 93, and I sold them on at 9200, 9200 online, okay? All right, here's number 18. All right, here's number 17 for you. Straight along, we're going to do this one, starting off with 1,000. How about down to go? 5? You want 5? I got 5 here, 5. Let me say. 5?
5 and a quarter.
5, 6. Quarter, half. How about 5 and a half? 5 and a quarter. How about half? How about 550 units so we here on 9, 5 and a quarter, number 6. Okay? Here's number 18. As I'm going to do it. Right? I'm going to show you around and let's see. Which side do you guys? Three, 3 and 4. A quarter half. You said quarter do that half. That's 75. How about 75? We're going to 75 and 4. How about 4 third of a half? And a half. 1 quarter is on side. 4 and a half. Half. No 75. No 5. How about 5? We're going to 5 here. No quarter. No half. How about over here? How about 75 and 6 and a quarter? And a quarter and a half, so 50, and the 75, 7, 7, 6, 75, 7. How about 700,
Seven.
and a quarter, right, 7 here, and a quarter. How about 7 and a quarter, and a quarter here, we saw in here, 700, okay? Here's a 13, how about some more? You gotta get back out here, what do you say? I got now to go here, time to watch. So the time, nickel time, how about time to quarter, time, 3 to 4, 3 and a half, that's 75. How about 75? 3 and a half, 75, that's 4. How about 4,
Quarter.
75, 75, 75.
Five.
That's quarter, and a half. How about half, how about quarter here, how about half here, 75. How about 75, 6, and now 6, and a quarter. How about 6 and a quarter, I'm 96. How about 6 and a quarter, 625, I'm gonna go 625, and that's 799. 600, number 6, right, 600, number 6, right here, 21, 7, right, 400, what do we do here? You said 3 and a quarter. How about 3 and a quarter, here, 3 and 50, and 50, we're gonna go 50, 50, 300, 50, 300, 50, 50, 50, so we're 225. What about number 6? 65, right here, 122. Right, 400, 1, we need number 7. 60, 3 and a quarter. Quarter half, no 75, and now 4, now quarter, now quarter, now half, and 75, but 75, each 1.5, 75, now 5, and a quarter, now a quarter, 5 here, 5 and a quarter, on line, now half, 75, now that's 75, now the half here inside, 75, 75, 75, and we 50 to 190, 190. 22, 15 dollars, I got time to go, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half. 450 to 70,000, the pound, and a quarter and a half. And a half, and a 6, and a half, and 7, and a half, and 8, and a half, and 9, and a half, and a 1,000. And a 1,000 go here, a half go here, and 11, and a half, and a 4. How much more? Middle. And a half, so a half here, 13, and a half. And 14, and here 14, 14. So this one. 14, and a half, and a 15. How about 15, 15, 14 and a half. How about 15, we go 15. How about 15 and a half, 15 and 50, 16. How about 16, mommy's over here, 15 and a half, I do. And 16, how about 16? 16 on line, 16 and a half, 17. How about 17, we can't get 16 and a half. How about 17, we go 17. No, so 16, 50 to 101, 16 to 101, here, 24. Right? Go to another one, shake it right around. I got 3, 3, 4. How much 3 and 4 and 4, 3 and a half, 3 and 50, very good.
75.
3,
4.
6, and a 4 and a 4. A quarter and a half. I got a half, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half. 450, 50, you're gonna go 50, you're gonna 75, you're gonna 75, 500. And now, quarter, be a quarter, what do you say, now, half, each time the quarter here. Do you have? How about half 75? How about 75? How about half here, guys? How about 75, 75, 75, no 6. How about 6, 75, 6, no quarter. They were back and 6, 6 and quarter. How about 6 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, and a slow, and you have, now half, and a half, 6 and a half. 6 and a half, 6 and a half, 75. How about that here? How about 675? There you go, 675. Come on, that's what's up. How about 675? 700. How about 700? 700. Summertime for 675. Online, right here. All right, this is 5 here. All right.
Five and a quarter. Half.
6, now a quarter. And a quarter, 6 over here. How about 6 and a quarter, now a half. I've got a half, 75, get this 75, 675. How about 75, minus 85, 7, now a quarter. And a quarter, you can, 7 and a quarter, 7's over here. How about 7 and a quarter, and a quarter down here, and I got total thing. That's 700, and number 8. 8 dollar here. So, 25, that's what I have. It's only a hundred thousand.
1750.
I got 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 19 and a half, 2 grand and a half, and 1 and a half, and 2 and a half, 122, 2 and a half, and 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, 7, number 7, 26, number 7, 28, number 28, 9 here, 3 grand, 31, 32, 32. Number 32, give it 2, 31 here, 32, what did it say? 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 4 grand. Number 4, give it 4 grand, 34 grand, 41. Number 41, 4 grand here. Number 41, 41, hey, look at me, all that's in, you look, you are seeing. 41, 42, number 42, 41 here, I just said. And 42, 42, we have. So we're coming back here, the 41, that's all we want, that's it, 41. I'll give you guys 26 here. Let me see your guys' number. You see my number, 137, okay? I'll be shot. Okay? All right, 27. Tonight, not tomorrow. Okay? These are, say, the 4 on the net. Oh my gosh. Ain't no ground, no nothing there. You can fix it up. All right, maybe. What do you say? You want to get 2 grand?
Yeah, let's go.
21. I got 2 grand, I'll do. I got 21, 23, 4. I got 4 now, 4 and a half, now 4. 24, you ready? 24, now half, now 5. 25, now half, and half. I got 25 and a half on the 6, 26 and a half. I got a half again, it's 26 over here, I got a half, 7 and a half. I got 27 and a half, 27, and a half on the ring. And the 28 and a half, now 9, 29, what is on 9? 20 and a half, 29, now half, 3 grand. I got 3 grand, 31, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 35, 36, 36, 36, 35, 36, I can't tell what you're doing, 36 on that solar time. 3,500, what's your number there? You lost it.
I'm gonna put on number 4. Come in,
Number 4?
yeah, put on that. All right.
That's what you're good? Okay. Okay, yes, sir. All right, should be, all right, 400, should have right now, they 4,000. 4,000, that's even better, huh? 41, 2, 3, 43, 24, 43, 4, 45, 6, 7, 47, 8, 9, 10, 51, 52, 3, 53, 54, 5, 55, what do we say, 6, 56, 57, 57, 58, how about 58, 57, 8, how about 58, so we're 5700 on line, okay? See here, what's on the page, sheet number 21. Okay, here's what we want to think of that, you guys. Right, 400,
quarter.
A quarter and a half. If you're not, no, stretch one up, 4.5, 475. How about 75, and you're 75 pounds, and a quarter, and 25. How about 5
Quarter, half.
75, and 6. How about 6, now a quarter, now a half, so got that 50, 75, 70. And a quarter, and a half, 750, and 75, now we, 800, and a quarter, and a quarter. I agree here, 825, 125, 825, and we have somewhere
806.
806 right here we go, number 30. That is it. All right, so, some title down, we have the That's 4.5. I got 5 and a half, no. I got a half, I got 5 and a quarter. How about 50, 50, 50, now 75?
You have half.
Thank you.
75 on
about 6. Go to 6. 6, now a quarter. How about 6 and a quarter? 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half. And 75, 7. How about 7? Now a quarter. And I got half, 75. How about 7, 75, 7 and a half on mine. 775, 75 each. How many 800? I do, right over here, 775, 800. And now we, 800 here, and we have summertime for 775, 771. What's the number, sir? Is that 200? 200. Yes. Yes. I'm going to be looking for the number up here, okay? 174. 59. I'm sick of these truckers on the van. They got the thing going, I'm going to register the right here, they give me my 9. I'm going to $100, $100. No, I got 475 pounds, 500, 75. How about 75? You get about 575. How about 75? 575. Then we use sugar tank. 550 to buyer number 6. Number 6. 200? You go to 200? Thank you, sir. Here's TNT on the CO truck. It does run 2 long auto for the run, so we type it, $30 each time. I didn't get any pounds on it. $12, 13, 13 and a half, 13, 50, 14, and 14, and 14 and a half, and 15, we're gonna go 15 and a half, and 16, 16 and a half. And a half, 17, we're going to 17, 16 and a half. How about 17, we're going to 17 and a half. How about 17 and a half? 18, 18 and a half. 18, 50, 18 is money, guys. And how about 15, 19, we're going to go 1900. How about 19, 18, 19, 19, no half. What a half, 19, 19 and a half. Come on, guys. How about 1900, 50 and summertime, like 1900 on, here's number 33, 97. Here, it was 1 quarter of share 1 75. Control the quarter and a half, and now 75, and now 5, quarter, and a quarter, 75, 6, my quarter. How about quarter, 600, 6 and a quarter, and a half? I gotta have the 75, I gotta 75, 7, and a quarter, and a half, 750, and 50, and 75, 75, 800, and then we engage with $800 on the index. 8, now a quarter, and a quarter, 825, 50, 8, now the 50, 50, 825 on site. 8, now the 50, and 75, now $900, give me 9. How about 9 here, 900, 9 down here, not quarter, and a half. How about 1 and a half? 1, that people is good. How about 950, 950, 950, and I have solar tank, 925, 950. With the Mercedes end at 320, right? 400, maybe 3 4 4 half, 4.5, 75, 5.5, 5.5, 556, now half. 15, 77, 75, 7. 7, now quarter.
7.
And a quarter, I got 7 here. I got 7 on 7.
You got 7. I got 7 online.
Quarter, 13, quarter, half. 5.5, 7 quarter, 7.5. 5.5, 750. 15 is overtime over here. 4, 7, and a quarter, work on number 8 tomorrow. And here comes 35, is number 7. Right, quarter, half, figure the right here down, 800. Not 4, you should have 4, 4.5. 2.5. I got 4 here, 4, 50.
75, 5.
And 6, and a half. Up to 650, I got 6 4, half. About 675 and 757, and a quarter, about 7 quarter, in 1 set. A quarter, 750. About 15, we're gonna go 50, 57, 50, 7 quarter, 7.5. About 7.5, 75, we're gonna go 75, 7.5 here. About 7, 75, 75, 800, a quarter. And a quarter each field, 825. About 825, 825, 825 here, and I have solar tank, 800 numbers, 800, and so what's your number? I can't see that. 98, 98. I think that's right now. Here's 36. 3 or 4. Right? That gets off. Paper is on top. Okay? I can put it between that one. Hey, I'm going to give you about 800. How many days about? How about 4? You know,
7 and a half, 7 and a quarter.
7 and a quarter, 7 and a half, is even better.
Half.
75, 8. 8 and a quarter, and a half, 15, 50, 50, 58, 25. Okay, now that's 15, that's 15, now that's 50, 15, and I sold it. 8, 25, 1, 25. Hey, by 98, I need you to get up. Hey, by 98. I need you to stand up. I need you to stand up. There you go, come on up. All right, you're going to 40, come on down. At the 3rd floor, I'm going to share they'd like to have fun. Here we go. And then you got how much here, $5. We'll get $5. I didn't think so. He said 2. You got 3? 2. 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, solar tank. $200, 6, 65. Number 38 is 27. And being better, 328 hours. 4,100, people say $5, and you get $1,000. How about time to go here? Time to put on that. I get on, you can do. So they're in the quarter. I'm going to take the quarter, and the quarter, and the quarter here. Quarter, not half. I got a half on the 75, 75, quarter. I'm the 4, and the 4, and it's outside. You send it by 4, and the quarter. That quarter, and the quarter, 40 here, and the quarter over here, and the half. I'm going to have 450, 450. And the 50, 50 is 150, 50, 75, 75, 500. How about $1,000? 475, what big number? How about $500? It's such a fun. How about $500? 475, number 8, 475, number 8, 39. This is why I get another. That's 5. So I'm saying, again, 1,000. How about $5 to go, 5 here, 3 to 5. How about 3 to 4, now 75, now 4, 400. How about 4, now quarters, 4.5, 450. And 50, 50, 450, now 75, now 5. How about 5, you're going to go 5, $500, 475, 5, now quarter, now half. How about half, well, I'll say, there it is, no 75, no 6. Now let's see, 600. 6, what do you say? About 600, 600, go 600 in quarter, and the quarter 60 online. About 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here. He said, oh, let's say it's sold. That's 600, now it's on right there. Here's 45, here's an old 74. Here we got a title home, so we're gonna do. You said here we come now four. I got four, we're gonna go 4, 5. I got a half and a pound, I'm gonna go 5 and a half. I got 5 and a half, and now I got a half and 6 and a half. That's 6 and a half, 50, 6 over here, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half, 75, 7 and a quarter, and a half. That's 75, 75, 80, and a quarter, 25. 25, there it is, a half. And a half, we look over here, a half, and 75, 9. But 9, we're gonna go $900, it's 75, 9, that's 40, 50, he's up over here. And the there is 75, 75, and then a half on line. 9, 75, 79, so it's 50, on. Here's somewhere, 6, 6. And we go 45, 6,000. 11. I got 1,011. I do. I got 11 here, 12 here, 13 here, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2 grand, 21, 22, 22, 3, 24, 24, 25, 25, he's 24. I got 25, we have 24, 50, you're gonna go 50, 50, you got 50 down here, and I sort of thing over there. 24. Uh, 183, 142. Here's a 2,000 Mitsubishi on first. Guys, 400 minutes, they go to 1,000. Pounds to go, 5 to go, 4 and a half. Go 5 and a half, 6. I got 600, the first $600, here, 5, 6 and a half, I'm gonna say 7. I got 7, now 7, that'll work, now 7. I got 7, 6, 7, I had 7, and 4. I got 4, I got 7 and a quarter, and a quarter, here, 7 here. I got 7 and a quarter, and I 4. 700, 1, here's 3, or 4, 100. Here we go. Let's see, I got 3, 3 quarters, and a half, 75, 4, and a half, and a half, and 6, and a half. 6 and a half, no 7, no half. They start a bunch of them because we're not having enough. No 9, and a half, and a half, and a half, and a half, no 1,000, and a half. Here's 1,000 here. How about 1,000, 50, 50 right here, and our red, and then 50, and the 50, 50, 11 here, 11 and a half, and a half, and a half, 13, 13, 13, minus 4 and a half. About 13, 13, 14. About 14, I got 13 and a half right here. 14 is? About 14, about 13, 75. One time, now 14. 14, now 4. Up 4, I'm not 4 here. 14, 14, come on, there's somebody like old babies. Let's go. 14, 14, down here, and I'm on. So it's not road. 1,400, 1,400. So yes, number 109. No, I'm asking a question. Right, so we're going to have to straight line here, we're going to bring that one down here, down to 3, 3 and 4, 3 and a half. 75, 4, 4, no 4, no half, 4 and a half, 55, no 5, 5, no 4, 6, 6 and 4, 6 and 4, now 6 and a half. And now 75, here goes 75, now 6 and a half on line. About 600, everybody said? 675, 675, 7 on line. 6 and a half, 6 and a half. Okay. Okay, number 45, 45. 4, right now, so we're going to go down 200. 4, How about 4? You said 3 and 3.25. 3.5. How about 3.5? You can help me. 3.25, 3.5. You want a half? Or not?
I got a half on that.
75. 4. How about 4? Get 4. 3 4 and a quarter and a half. I got a half. 450. 4.25. 450, 15, 50, 450, what you say? That's 450, 4.45 under 6. Why, right? Here's 46 cars, right? I'll show you. All right, we got the line, straight to the line here. $300, $300. I got 3 what's up? I got 3 and a half, that's 75. I got 75, 400 and a quarter, 425, I got a hand there, 50, 50, online, 4 and a quarter.
Sorry about that.
1 and a half, 475, not 5. How about 5, not 4, 25. How about 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. How about 50, and they got 50, 50, and 50, and 75, 75, 6. How about 7, 6, and 3, you're going to do 7 now, quarter. And a quarter now, 650. How about 50 and 675, you're going to go 675. How about 675, 75, then I have
2 seconds.
75, 7,
You got 675.
7 and a quarter, I got 6.
You got 7? 7.
7 and a quarter. You said 7 and a quarter. How about 7 and a quarter and a quarter here, then I'm going to sell it. 700, number 8, number 8 bar. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to put number 47. 400, check it out. Hey, you got 3 and a quarter. How about 3 and a quarter? Comes to all the stretches, 3 and a half. How about 15? I got 15. I got 3 and a quarter. 3 and a half. 75, 400 and a quarter. Then the 75. The 75. What was 75?
I got 4.5.
75? Not 5? Number 5. One set. What's 75? And a quarter. 4 and a half. How about 515? Gonna go 50, 50, 50. What do you say? Half, 75, and 6. How about 7? $600. What do you say? How about 600?
6.
What do you say? Now, quarter, now, half, and a half. Piece of quarter, and a half. How about 650? 650, and 75, and a 7. How about 7? See, of course, you're pretty. How about 7? How about 7? You're gonna go 7, you're gonna go 700. How about 7 and minus, so we're out there. 675. Hopefully, number 4. Right here's number 48. It's a bit of a hundred, guys, right?
Right now.
Okay, here it is. And I'll tell you what, 800. I'm gonna think about 4 and about 4 and a quarter.
You got 4?
I do. I got 4 and a quarter.
Quarter.
I 4 and a half, 450, 75. About 75,
75.
500, a quarter. A quarter, you said that
Quarter.
5 and a quarter, 5 and a half. 5 and a half, I got 5 and a quarter online. 5 and a half, 75. How about 75?
75.
No, 6. What, say yes or no? That's a no? I got 575, 6. How about 600, 600, and a silver thing. 575, number 60, surrender. Here comes 49. Here's another way to come. I didn't do that. What do you say here? 800. How about here? How about 4? 3 and 3 dollars. How about 3 and 4 and 4 here? 3 and 4. How about 150, 75, $100. How about 4? 175, 4.
4.
4 and a quarter, and a half. How about 4 and a half, 4 and a quarter? How about 4 and a half and 75, and a 5? How about 5 and a quarter? That's all the 5 and a half. And a half. How about 15? How about 50, 75, and a 6? How about 6? 600 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter. How about 6 and a quarter? I'm going to 6, 6 and a quarter here, and you got. How about 615? What do you say? How about 615 and 75, and 700? How about 7? What do you say? How about 7? 7, silver pen for 675. Eat the bottle. Right? For $100. How about the rock? You said 3 to 30 forward. How about 30 forward? 50. and the 50, 75,
75.
over $400 and a quarter. A quarter, for 25 goes over here, and a quarter. A four and a quarter and a quarter down here, and I went to Sullivan at $400 over four. Here's 51. That's a piece for right, one time, right? There it is. So you're down. Number 75 home, 400 and a quarter, 425, and a half. And I have a 75, and 500 and a quarter.
Quarter.
Quarter and a hundred, and a 75, 75.
75.
And 6 and a quarter. Number quarter, and I'll have, and a 75. That's 75, there was 77, 7 and a quarter. A quarter of it, 7 inside, 7 quarters, 7 and a half. Now what I have, you 7 a quarter here. I'll have 7, 15, they go 50, 50, 50, and 75.
I got 50 online, sorry.
Okay, it was 75. Now 8, how many 100, now 80 here, 88. How many 100, 800, 800, and we're going to 8 and a quarter, and a half, 850. And now, a half, 75, now 9. How about 9? You're going to go 9, that way, you're here, 9.
9.
A quarter, and a half. Now what a half, and a quarter, and a half.
Half.
And the 75, and a 1,000, and a 1,000, what do you say, $1,000, and a 1,000 grams, and down it goes, and I'm going to sell it, time, 175, number 4, and 5, and 4, 1,094, 54, that's 350.
Wait a minute.
50 was sold before.
Okay. And
51 was sold before.
number 4 also, right?
Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's start thinking. Okay, here we go.
I don't get paid enough, I got it.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, you need to think of somebody else. That's all there is. Here's number 52. Here's number 4. Ford F-350 is 6 truck race. Quantum? How much? 3,000? No short truck. How about 5? You said 6, 7. Number 7, 6, 7, 3, half. Now 7. Number 7, 6 and a half. 7.
675.
675. Now 7. Now 4. And 47 here. Quarter. Now half. 7 and a half. 7 quarters. 7 and a half. 7 is enough. I can't tell what you're doing. 7 quarters. 7 and a half. Sold.
You got 7 and a quarter online?
Quarter online. Here's number 53. And here's on the chair. You said
Half.
375. How about 375? 375.
75.
Quarter.
4. Quarter.
Quarter with a half. How about 50? 475. We're going to 475. 475. That's not right. Now, what do you say?
5 and a quarter. Half. 75.
Number 6. Number 6. 600.
6.
Quarter.
Quarter.
Number 4. 650. 6 and a quarter. A half. 75. Number 77. 700. 7. I have 7, 7, 40, half. 75. 8. How about 8? Now, quarter. 825. 800. 825. How about 825? 825. Then we have silver tank. 800 online. 800 online. Here's number 54. Here comes some of the up and now. We give up to the cash. But they can and something. Well, he said 8
and a half.
and a half, and 9, about 9, I get 9 and a half, and a half here, 9's over here, 9, 50,000 and a half, 11, how much 11 here, 10 and a half, 11. How about 11, 75, round 11 here, 4.
Quarter.
Quarter, half, 11 and a half, and the 75, 11, 75, no, I just don't. 75 pounds, 1200 and a quarter, about 12 and a quarter, 12 is over here, 12 and a quarter, 12 and a half. Number 75, number 75, 13, 13, 14,
Quarter.
quarter, and a half.
Half.
About 75. About 75, 14, 14, 15, 75, 14,
14.
and a quarter, and a quarter. You want a quarter and a half, and a half. That's 75, 1475, and 15. We're gonna go 15.
50.
And a half. On mine at 15, 15 and a half, 16. About 16, guys. About 16. You heard me 16. Yes or no?
16.
And a half. About 16 and a half.
Half.
17. Don't put that on these guys, just check it out. Let's go. 17 and a half. Give me half. 17 and a half. About 17, 150. You're gonna go 50, 50 and a so 10. 1700 on one. Right, here's under 50. There we go. We're gonna go down here, guys. Same thing we're going good. How many about you want to say that one? You said 4, 4.5, 5, 5. I got time in my car. That's 4.5. 75, 6, and a quarter, and a half. I got half, 650, 6 and a quarter here. 650, 75, 7, 100, 107. 7, 7 here, and here. So, 10. 4, 6, 75 online, 675 online, okay? All right, now here's the next one, number 56 is a Ford Explorer. All right, $4 advantage, a second here, I'm gonna get a computer caught up for a second. Okay, I got 75, we should, 75. 30 to 75, if 75, 75, 75, 75, here we have
75.
one quarter, 4 and 7, 4 and a quarter. How about 4 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, just slow when we, summertime at $400, 8 to 1. Here's something, here's a, hey, there it is, 800, you want 3 and a quarter. I got 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. I got 350, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 75, and a quarter, and a quarter. A quarter and a half, and 75, and 75, 5 and a quarter. And a quarter and a half, 5 and a half, now 75, 6, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half. And 75, and 75, 675, 6 and a half. I got 75, 70, yes or no? 675, that's enough. So, that's 6 and a half, 6 and a half, number 8 divided. All right, on to number 58. Becomes, something. The picture should be here.
8 on the other side.
This is the Mustang car. Here we go. How much would have been here, guys? Negative about 9,500. Now half. 11. 11 here, half. 11.5 off. Double half and 13.
13.
13 on that, now half, and 14 and a half. About 14, how about 50? Now 15, 15 and a half, 16 and a half, and 17 and a half, 18 and a half, 19, you're going 19 and a half, and 2 grand, you're gonna get 2, give me 2, and 2 and a half, 2 times 50, I do. I get a half, now 1, 1 and a half, 1 and a half, you see that's a 21. That's 21 and a half, 21, 50. Now 2, now 50, now 3. That's 23, 22 and a half at a home, 23. That's 23, now 50, now 4. That's 24, 23 and a half, 4. That's 4 and a half, 24 and a half, now 5. That's 25, there you go 5 and a half, 25 and a half. And 6, 26. That's 26, he's 25 and a half. That's 26.
26.
Now, 26 and a half. I got 26 here. 26 and a half, 50 on my silver tank. For 2,600 on mine, and 159. Double star, okay. 2013 model, nice, on the double star, okay? Okay, what are you gonna do here, Thompson? You said 4.25, 4.5. How about 15, 75, no 5, no quarter. And a quarter here, times over here, not a quarter, now a half, 75, now 6. And a half, 6 and a half, 7, you gotta go 7, now a half, now 8. 800, now a half, 850, he's in at 8. A quarter, now a half, and a half cent. 850, 825 here. 850, no 75, you gotta go 75, 875. Now 9. Number 9 here, 900 right there, and a quarter. And a quarter here, 9 here, all set in 9. About 9 and a quarter, 9.25, we're going to go 9.25, and we silver tank for $900. Yeah, let's see, what number over here, this one number, 186, okay? Number 16. Okay, here. That's the 07 Infinity, G35. Okay, I got 1,000. Who got 11? I got 11, 12. How about 12 here, 11 here, 12 here, we're gonna go 12 here, 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2 there, 19 now. I got 19 here, 19, 50 here. And the 50 right here, now 2, now half, at a half, each 2,000, 2,050. And the 50, no pound, 50. I get 20, 1.5 on line, 22, 2.5. How about 22, 50, 22 here. How about 22, 15, get a 50, 50, and the 50, now 3, and I get 23 here. 23, 22 and a half here. How about 23, 23, get it on, 23, get it on, 23, 100, sold. 22, 50 on line, okay? 61, here's a 2016. See the button looks like,
This is your number 61?
61.
I'm taking a Chevy Cash.
Okay, fine. Let that check that in. Hope there are people actually doing this, huh? Not much. Okay, and here we go, we're gonna get here guys, 2 miles, 6, 6.5, 7, how about 7, 675, 7, how about 7, we're gonna go 7, we're gonna go 7, and a quarter. I got 7 here, you're gonna go quarter and a half, no 75, how about 75, 8, and a quarter, 325, you can back at 8, how about 8 and a quarter, and a quarter here, quarter and a quarter here, now going to quarter half, 75, how about 875, 8 and a half here now. 875, 875, 875, 9, no, 9, 8, 75, 9. How about 9, we're gonna go 900, 900, so 9 and a quarter. I do, 9, you just go. 9 and a quarter. Quarter, now half, and a half, and a 75. How about 75, and a half, 9 and 75. How about 75, we're on site, 9 and a half, 9 and 75, and 1,000. And 1,000 here, and 1,000 and a quarter, and a quarter, yes sir, 10 and a quarter. How about 10 and a quarter, yes, no, and I'm going to quarter half, and a half, 1,050, and 1,050, 50, and 50 here, 9, 50, 75. How about 75, 10 and a half, 10.75. Come on guys, you're getting like old meetings now. 10.75.
75.
Now 11, see, there's the old lady coming to me. How about 11? 11? How about 11 here, we still look at the old lady, 10.75. Hey, thank you very much, I'll see you soon, okay? Here's number 62, 20. What are we showing?
I got a 2000 GMC Sierra
Sierra, okay, fine.
at the number 62 spot.
I hope there are people with this 950.
We're running off the purpose.
Are we? Okay, 2,000. All right. And we're going to sell the system again. 5 and a quarter, 5 and a half, 75.
75.
6 and a quarter. And a quarter, and a quarter, quarter and a half, and a 75, and 6 and a half, and 8, and then 800, and a half, and 9, and then 9 here, 9 here, now 950, and now 1,000, and now 75, now 1,000, now 4. Then the quarter 10 here, you the quarter dash. Then the quarter, and the quarter, and the quarter down here, and we're going to sell 10. 4, 1,000 even, okay. Here's number 63. Let's see what that is.
I've got a little beat up.
Honda Civic. Wow. How does this get so jacked up? Okay. Now I got 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 375. But 75, he's 3 and a half, 375, 4, 4 and a quarter. And a quarter goes over here, a quarter and a half, and 75. But 75 and a 5, that's 3 and a quarter. And a quarter and a quarter and a half, and 75. But 75, it goes 75, but 75. But 75, 75, and we're going to sell 10. So 550, 550. Number 119, 119 alive. There we go. That was pretty.
I'm hoping that's going to be a 2017 year of growth.
Here's number 64, Chevy Avenues.
I've got at number 64. At number 64, I've got a 2017 year of growth.
Holy cow. An old 7 Corolla.
Old 7 Corolla.
Okay, you got 6 and a quarter. Anybody else?
I got
6 and a quarter and a half, and a 75. 75, 6 and a half, 6 and 75. 75, 7. 7 and a quarter, 7 and a quarter, now a half, now 75. And 8 and a quarter, and a half, now 75, and 9. 9 here, now a quarter, 25. And a half, now a half, 975. But 975, each and a half. But 975, it goes 75, and a pound, and a quarter, and a half. And a half, here, 50 pounds, and 50. And then 75, it goes 75, 11 and a quarter. And a quarter, or see, 11 here, and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter down here, quarter half. But another half. A half, here, 75, and 12. But 12, come on, guys. On the phone, we're going to get 12 down here, and now a quarter and a quarter, and a half, on the 12 and a half. How about 1250? We're going to go 1250, we're going to go 1250, 15, we're going to go 50, 15, and so we're in here. 25, 25, and the bottom number is 96, and it says, right? Maybe it says 96, 65. So the word, can you see what's in the slot?
Showing a Honda Accord.
Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. You got 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. Anybody else? 3, 15, you got about 50, 50, sold 10. So we're gone. 3 and a quarter, number 6, 65. Here's number 66. Let's see.
Chevy S10. Son of a mother, let's go.
3 and a quarter. How about 3 and a quarter?
Quarter.
And a half.
Half.
And 75 and 4. 3, 75, 4 and a quarter and a half, and 75 and 5. And 5 and a 5 and a 5, or 75 outside. But 5 of that, if they couldn't do it, they go find the quarter and a quarter, huh? But 5 of half, and now 75, and 6, but 6, 600. But 6 of 9, 600, and it'll be 600, 600, 600, and we have sort of 10. 575, number 4, 575, number 4, 7. There's no 7, take 4 card.
2000.
Wait a second. You can.
Hey, do we have a list right here? We do. Okay. Sir, can you hand me a list? In the basket? No, the list. The list. In the basket,
All right, I got 5 and a quarter. How about 5 and a quarter, 5 and a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter, so the 10. Yeah, 500, right? Here's 68. See that?
it should be a Mitsubishi Lancer. Salvage.
Mitsubishi
Lancer, white in color salvage.
Okay. Now we say that. See, there it is, so it is, time and 6, and the quarter. 75, 700 and a quarter, and a half. 750, 7 quarters. How about 50, 75, and 80, and a quarter, and a half, and now 75. Now 9. How about 9 and a quarter, and 25 and a half, and 75, and 1,000. And 1,000, and a quarter, and a half, 75, 11. How about 11 and a quarter, and a half, and 75, and now a quarter. And a quarter, and a half, and 75, 75, 13. About 13 and a quarter, and a half, and 75, and 14, 13, 75, 14, 14, and a quarter, and a half, and 75, about 75, and 15, I got 15 and a half, 15 and a half, now 16 and a half, what a half, now it's over here, what a half, 17 and a half, now 18, and a half, 18, 15, 19, now 50, and 50, 19 is over here, about a 50 there, now 2 grand, now half, 2 and a half, now 1, 21, now half, what a half, 21 and a half, 22, 22, 2 and a half, now 23, by 23, minus 22 and a half, 23, by 23, and we are 1, 2, now half.
Got 23.
Half, no, 4 and a half, 24 and a half.
Got 4.
I do, 24 and a half pounds, 25, now half. How about 25 and a half, 25 here, how about 25, 50, 26, how about 22, you're gonna go on 600, 600, 600, and I'm going to, sorry, 25, 50, 25, 50, so what's your number? I need 136. 136, 136 is right. All right, thank you very much. All right, come on. All right, guys, pay for your bills, get your cars out of the yard, and we'll see you all next Thursday evening, okay? Thank you very much.